Imagine setting off from Iceland's capital Reykjavik and making your way to the black sand beaches of Vik. This journey isn't just about reaching a destination, it's a drive filled with waterfalls, hidden gems and breathtaking landscapes. We're beyond northern skies, and in this guide we'll take you through the routes, the must-see stops and our recommendations to make the most of your trip. By the end of this video you'll know exactly how to plan your own drive and decide if this iconic Iceland road trip belongs on your list. The drive from Reykjavik to Vik is located along the Ring Road. This is also known as Route 1 and is the main road that encircles the entire island. This road is usually in pretty good condition except for when freak storms hit. The route is about 116 miles or 180 kilometers, and trust us, every mile is packed with stunning sights. On average, the drive can take around 2.5 hours if you were to do this in one go. We personally wouldn't recommend this as the route is home to some of the most popular stops in the whole of Iceland outside of the Golden Circle. There are plenty of hidden gems along here as well. You'll pass the iconic Seljalandsfoss and Skógafoss Waterfalls, both are perfect for a quick photo. Iceland is known for its hot springs, but many of them can be pricey. One of our favourites though is completely free. It's tucked away in South Iceland, just a 45-minute drive from Reykjavik, the perfect spot to relax in nature. Next is Seljalandsfoss. It's about a 2-hour drive from Reykjavik, and trust us, it's worth every minute. Standing behind the falls with water crashing down in front of you is an unforgettable view. Just be ready to get soaked from the mist. Just 30 minutes from Seljalandsfoss to Skogafoss, one of Iceland's most powerful waterfalls. You can't walk behind it, but you can climb the 500 steps for amazing views. Once you've spent some time at Skogafoss, drive 5 minutes further down the road and you'll find the Skogar Museum. This is a place in Iceland that people always tend to skip, but it's worth a visit if you want to learn about the history and culture of the Icelandic people. Next up is Kvernufoss, one of our favourite waterfalls in South Iceland and a real hidden gem compared to others. From the Skogar Museum car park, it's just a short, easy hike through a canyon and you'll soon be able to spot the falls tumbling into a pool below. Best of all, you can even walk behind it for another epic view. After Kvernufoss, drive just 15 minutes towards Vik and stop at Solheimajkoull glacier. You can walk right up to the glacier tunnel and it's a super popular spot for guided hikes. This is actually where we did ours and we definitely recommend booking one here. Our next stop is a pretty unique one. It used to be a hidden gem, but these days it's become a bit insta-famous. Still, it's well worth a visit. The car park is about 10 minutes from the glacier and is chargeable either way. If you'd rather hike, avoid the pricey bus, it takes around an hour to hike each way. Our final stop before reaching Vik is the Dyrholaey cliffs. If you're here between May and September, this is one of the best places in Iceland to spot puffins. So if you love wildlife, you'll definitely want to stop here. Now that we've arrived in Vik, you might be wondering what there is to do here. Well, despite many of the most popular sites being located on the drive down itself, there are quite a few attractions in this small town. Here are some of the must-see sites in Vik. One of our favourite black sand beaches in all of Iceland is Reynisfjara. It's hugely popular and absolutely stunning, but it's also one of the country's most dangerous spots. It's definitely worth a visit, but please be cautious of the sneakaways. One of the most unique things to do in Vik is a snowmobile tour on the Dyrholaey glacier. This massive ice cap actually sits on top of Katla, one of Iceland's largest volcanoes. It's an incredible adrenaline-filled experience that a lot of visitors miss. If you've seen photos of Iceland's ice caves, chances are Katla is already on your bucket list. It's one of the most famous caves in the country and it's absolutely stunning. While you can book tours from Reykjavik, it's much easier and usually cheaper to join one from Vik. Of all the little churches in Iceland, Vik has to be one of the most picturesque. Perched on the hillside above town, it's instantly recognisable and offers amazing views over Iceland's southern coast. If you've got a sweet tooth or love coffee, Skool beans is a must. It is a converted school bus turned micro roastery, serving up some of the best coffee in Iceland and plenty of tasty treats too. For one of the most unique experiences in Vik, check out the lava show. It opened in 2020, inspired by the founders' love of volcanoes, and has since become a really popular attraction, letting you see real molten lava up close. We've just wrapped up our top recommendations along the drive from Reykjavik to Vik, but what about the destination itself? Is Vik worth visiting? We'd say absolutely. Black sand beaches, dramatic sea stacks and a small town charm is one of Iceland's must-see stops, and yes, the drive from Reykjavik is worth it too, with waterfalls, epic views and an easy scenic route. Heading from Reykjavik to Vik, two choices, drive or take a tour. Driving gives you total freedom to stop on waterfalls, beaches and viewpoints along the way. Perfect for photographers and explorers. Tours on the other hand are hassle-free with a guide to share insights but less flexible. Both work for adventure and freedom, but we'd recommend driving overall. If you're wondering if you need a 4x4 to drive from Reykjavik to Vik, the short answer is no, it's an easy drive. Route 1 is fully paved, well maintained and open year round, even in winter. It's a popular tourist route with regular car traffic, so any standard car will do. Just fuel up before leaving Reykjavik and allow 2.5 to 3 hours without stops. If you've got more questions, head over to our blog. It's packed with tips, tricks and in-depth guides to make planning easy. You'll find the link in the description below along with all the recommendations we've mentioned in this video. Thanks for watching and we'll catch you on the next one.